What you got for lunch?
Marie Callender's chicken pot pie, dude. Pretty bombing, they're like $2.
So I brought the E46 up here from San Diego, which was at Huddy's, basically because Chris has a bunch of tools up here that I need to use to get this thing done. So what I've been working on lately is basically I got my seat mounted, got the stick Recaro seat. This is just a mock-up one, my old one out of my 240 as we wait for the other one to show up. Got the handbrake all mounted in there, so it's feeling really good with the position of the steering wheel and the handbrake and the shifter. So basically the biggest thing is I just want to be as comfortable as possible in this thing because essentially that's what matters, right? While I was down at Huddy's, I was able to make the stainless exhaust system. So with this exhaust, I decided to go with a Y pipe. It's my personal favorite as far as sound goes. Believe it or not, that actually changes the exhaust note quite a bit on the car. Say if I were to run dual exhaust all the way out the back, it would give it a completely different tone than if I Y them together and run a single all the way out. So maybe do a little bit of research for your next build. I prefer the sound of a Y pipe. Some people like the sound of the dual, and some people even do X's or H pipes, or there's a bunch of different options you could go through, but this is what I prefer the most. So down here in the brake department, we have this full Wilwood setup. So this is a 13-inch vented rotor with a 6-piston Wilwood caliper. I know we've been running on Chris's car for years and years now, so it's been proven, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it feels myself.
Does the landlord know what's going on there?
So yeah, we're not gonna talk to the landlord about that until we remove this from the driveway, because last time I drove it up to Chris Forsberg's shop, the oil filter was loose. I got my new friend Danny here, and he is helping me go through the car, assess it, see what needs to be done to get this thing back on the road running right. What we've come up with is that maybe turbocharging it. We still want this thing to be somewhat original, but we want it to be fast. So most likely a turbo, which would be awesome. I like how you say that, most likely a turbo.
Turbo is all cool and everything, but one thing I've always really wanted on my car for a long time, it's really important to me, is some Rain-X windshield wipers.
It's not shameless at all, is it?
That's the coolest halo I've ever seen. Look at this thing. Today we are at Sabon Carbon Fiber. We're in City of Industry, California, and we're here to pick up some of the new body panels for our E46 for Pro 1. So this right here is the deck lid that we're gonna be running, or the trunk. As you can see, this thing is absolutely beautiful, very, very light, not much to it, but some of the highest quality carbon fiber parts that you can get. So we're gonna get a trunk, some front fenders. We're also gonna get a couple of hoods just in case we run through a couple. You know, you never know what could happen. But very excited to be working with Sabon this year, and pumped to be a part of their program and making awesome carbon fiber parts. Perfectly shiny. Almost feels ashamed to go on a drift car. I feel like I'm gonna scratch it or something, you know? Good excuse to keep the car nice and clean though. I'm pretty tired today, so I'm gonna treat yourself.
Yeah, we heard that Del Taco is the new Starbucks. We'd like an iced coffee.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Thank you.
It's like, cool, I don't care.
Do you think you're further along than that white BMW?
I thought we were in bad shape until I saw that car. Makes me feel real good about myself. There's a whole lot of work to be done in this shop.
Hey. Talking says he's further along than you.
I don't think so, dude. I'm about to start this thing here in about 10 minutes, so get on her, Jimmy.
I like it, but I'm worried for Dylan because, let me check the time. We got like 30 days maybe, give or take, till we're like on qualifying. Yeah, qualifying. You'll be qualifying in the 30 days exactly. And there's a lot of missing parts, but other than that, I do like this car.
Need that water for me or what, bro? Get out of the way.
Formula D rulebook, you have to have your fuel cell fully encapsulated from the driver. So in case you flip over or whatever and it gets a leak inside of there, it's gonna stay contained inside there so it doesn't leak all over you and catch you on fire, right? So basically this is one of the pieces that's gonna go around the tank to seal it all in. Woo! That's a good sign. I was a little nervous about that, to be honest. I feel like I do need a beer. It's been a long day. I deserve it, you know? I've been working hard. Yeah, tough day on the job, let me tell you. Feeling good about that right there. Back to work. I guess we're going for round 2. I mean, we're here and we're hungry, so we might as well.
Look at that. Sucker's steaming.
It's been proven, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it feels myself.